The last quarter of the year is a season where people are more disposed to spend money on vacations and then buying gifts for their loved ones and family members. And then if you understand the psychology of business, a season where people are willing to spend money is a season that creates an opportunity for you to make a lot of money. In this video today, I'm going to be showing you how you can make the most of the current trends of holidays that are happening in the last quarter of the year, whether Halloween, whether the Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever holiday is coming around from the month of September through till the end of the year. There is a way you can understand what holidays are around the corner and how you can make the most of them. My name is Solomon Bartholomew, and on this channel I create videos around personal development, business growth, and how you can make money online. If this interests you and you're seeing me for the very first time, kindly consider clicking that subscribe button and turning on post notifications so that whenever I create a video in this respect, you'll be the first to be notified. If you're returning, thank you so much for being here, and I do not take you for granted. And without further ado, let's get into the video of today, guys. So you want to go to your browser and understand what specific trend is going on. Now, if you understand how the Western world works, you know that in this period, most of them are preparing for Halloween. But just to be sure, let's go and check what the trend is in their climate right now. So you want to go to trends.google.com. This is the biggest search engine in the world. So that's definitely where most persons would go to search out ideas and then things they can do for their loved ones, all right? First of all, we want to pick the specific location. And we're looking at the Western world, and one country to pay attention to in that region is the United States of America. So let's just go and search USA. This is what the tool you're using is going to look like, all right? On the top right corner, you see the search bar where you can pick the country that you want to pay attention to. That's the United States of America there. Let's click on that. And then the next thing you want to do now is type the holiday. Like I said, the most common holiday in this season from September, October is Halloween. People are preparing for Halloween. So let's just put that in there, all right? Now you can see from the result that naturally in the month, from the month of August through to the month of October, September, October, November, Halloween has the highest search. But to get a more concrete data, let's do a period of 5 years to see that what we're looking at and what we're trying to find is solid, all right? So the data for the last 5 years, you can see that all through the month of October in these 5 years, the data has been constant, and October has had a spike for Halloween searches on Google search engine, all right? So it then means that if you want to create a product right now, if you create a product around Halloween, you're going to make a lot of sales from those products because people are searching out gift items and ideas about Halloween and how to make the best of that holiday that's around the corner. And you can do this for any holiday, be it Thanksgiving or whatever holiday at all, all right? So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to be using a specific tool, all right, to create the product that we're going to be creating. What we're going to be using is called Self-Publishing Titan. So you want to search that on your browser and then click on it. Now, Self-Publishing Titan is basically a tool that helps with all of the issues you might encounter on Amazon KDP. Whenever you're doing anything that relates to Amazon, this is a really important tool. Your niche research, keyword research, BSR, calculator, and all of those stuff, you can actually get them on here, all right? Now, it's a free tool. However, there's a pro paid plan, membership plan that might give you access to more features, okay? But this helps you make your book creation easy and even a reality, all right? So you want to go through the platform and know what the pros are, what the cons are, and what their perks are. And then once you have accustomed yourself with this platform, you want to install it, all right? Once you install it, you're going to install it as a Chrome extension. Now, what that does is a Chrome extension is basically a program that helps improve the functionality of your browser, or just even introduce a new functionality, as it were, that is not there and can help your work be easier, all right? So once you do that, you can add to Chrome, all right? You can see that just add to Chrome, and then you want to add that. I am just going to go ahead and pin this on my bar there, so you can search bar there, so that whenever I want to use it, I can get easy access to it, all right? After you've done that, the next thing you want to do is go to Amazon.com. All right, once you go to Amazon.com, you can then start exploring the different application of the tool that you now installed, all right? Whenever you're picking a niche on Amazon KDP, some of the things to look out for are like the average bestseller rank, you know, the average reviews, average price, number of search results. You understand? Do other books use the same or similar keywords? Are they recently published books on page 1? Do you understand? So all of these details are what you want to pay mind to if you're doing a niche research, because the numbers of all of these, like the search result, the average bestseller rank, and all of that, is going to determine how well your book would do. So you want to pay attention to all of these details so that whenever you are then entering into that niche, you know what what to expect, and you know what results you're working towards. All right, so as we're moving on, I'm going to be showing you how that tool would give you basic information that you need to give you the result that you want. All right, so what you want to do is log into Amazon.com, and we're going to be paying attention to how this tool, that's a self-publishing Titan tool we installed as a Chrome extension, works and how it's going to help us get better details. All right, now this is what the Amazon interface looks like. So what you want to do is pick the category, just click that drop down icon there, and then pick books, since we're creating books. All right, and then the research we did earlier was around Halloween, so you want to type in Halloween in the search bar there, and then the moment you type it in, you can see that different different options are popping up: Halloween notebooks, Halloween coloring books for kids, Halloween coloring books, Halloween journals, and all of that stuff. It then means there's a huge mass of search for this particular subject because of the season we're coming upon. All right, so let's just pick a particular book. Let's pick Halloween coloring books, and then see what the self-publishing Titan tool that we installed is going to bring up for us. Alright, the details is going to give us. Now this detail is going to inform our decisions whether or not we should get involved in creating this book. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be looking at is the search result. All right, and the bestseller ranks, the reviews, the pricing, and all of that stuff. Alright, by standard, the recommended search results for any book you want to create, especially as a beginner, should be between 250 to 3,000 or 4,000. Alright, anything above that means the market is oversaturated. And from our own analysis here, you can see that our book has about 50,000 or 59,000 search results, which is not good. If you go into that kind of market, it will be hard for your book to rank and then even make sales at all. Okay, the recommended is between 250 search results to about 4,000. Now 4,000 is not a lot, because some of the books might be low content books, or even almost no books at all, or people are just spamming Amazon with different kind of books. Okay, so if you have a good content book, and then the search result for the niche you want to get into is between 250 to 3,000 to 4,000, that's a very good number for you to work with. All right, another thing to look out for is the BSR. BSR basically stands for bestseller rank, and then bestseller rank is like an indicator for how good a product or a book is selling on Amazon. And then the lower the BSR, actually, the better the sales of the book. So if you are going to be doing this and considering this tool, self-publishing Titan tool, you want to make sure that your bestseller rank is not lower than 250,000, and then it's not below rather 40,000 or 50,000. all right, so you want to make sure that your bestseller rank is between 100 to 150,000. That's a very, very good and decent range. Or let's say it's between 50 to 100,000. all right, if you get a range that's below that, you're doing really good, but the competition will be high. However, that's a very, very good number. So for your BSR, you want to look out for something that's between 100,000 to 150,000, or 50,000 to 150,000 at most for your BSR, guys. Another thing you want to look out for is the number of reviews the particular niche has. Now you want to keep the reviews in a decent level. Okay, let it be below 2,000 reviews. The reason for this is if a particular niche has high reviews, it means the niche is actually very, very competitive, and it will be hard for you to be able to rank in that kind of reach. Okay, the higher the reviews, the better the product is performing, or the more conversions that particular niche is getting. And then if you create a book in that niche, it will be hard for you to be able to convert. So for the reviews, you want to keep it simple. You want to keep it between or below 2,000. Between 500 to 2,000 is a very good number for the reviews. It means the niche is good, and then it's not as competitive that you will not be able to get a place in that market. All right, you need to also understand that the more reviews a book gets, the better the conversion, and then the harder it is for your book to rank in that category. So when you're looking out for reviews, you want to make sure the reviews are not so much. Let it be below 2,000 at average. All right, and then that's a very, very good range for you. You also want to pay attention to the pricing. You can see that the average price is about $7.51 on ours. All right, and then the low price is $5.75, and $9.97 is the high price. Like I said, if you watched some of our videos on Amazon KDP and what to do before you start, especially when it came to pricing, we said you want to price your products, don't price it too low, let it not be seen as undervalued, let it not be undervalued rather, and then don't price it too high that people cannot purchase it. You want to keep your price between let's say $6 and then $9.99. Now anything above $9.99, $10 and above, Amazon charges about 70%. All right, and then anything below that, I think Amazon charges us 35%. So you want to keep your pricing in the range where the charges from Amazon does not really affect your returns, all right, your remunerations as it were. So what you want to do is price it in a decent, give it a decent pricing, and then if you're going to run ads, so you need to factor that in before you price your product. And basically that's all you need to do to move up on this. I would normally want to stop here, but let's just take it a step further and let's see how we can get resources for the Halloween coloring book. You want to go to Pixabay, all right, just go to free stock images. Most times they will redirect you, but the process of getting all of this is the same on almost all of these platforms, all right? So you just visit their website. Once you do that, you want to the first things you're going to be looking out for is what you're going to be searching out, all right? In the search engine there, you can put that in, but the first thing, let's pick what kind of image we want. Illustrations, of course, and then you want to pick Halloween. Since our research is around Halloween, you can see different options for Halloween are popping up. Let's just pick Halloween Kids. All right, let's pick Halloween Kids. So you're going to be creating a coloring book for children, Halloween coloring book for children, basically. All right, now these are the options that have popped up. Now if you look on top there, you can see different on the menu bar there. On the menu bar, you can see different options, but let's just explore what images you have here. You can see tons of them. Now on the menu bar, you can pick the image type. Of course, we picked illustration already. You can pick vector, you can pick different image type, but for the purpose of this, we're going to be picking illustration because that's what we're going to be using for kids. All right, then the next thing you want to do is you want to pick the color. Now the color has to be black and white for it to be coloring, but then your orientation is the same thing. These are basic stuff I've taught in some of our videos. I'm just going over it. Then your color has to be black and white. All right, once your color is black and white, you can see that everything else changes to what children can now apply colors to. All right, there are tones and tones and tones of them here. Okay, you can then pick what fits you and then follow the remaining processes through to create your coloring book. If you do not know how to do that, I created a video that teaches you how to do that from start to finish, the tool you will use and how you'll use the tool, how you organize your coloring book not to affect the next pages and all of those details, even the dimensions, how to calculate the dimensions. I will link all of those videos in the description below, and then you can go and watch them and create the perfect coloring book. But this is where you can get materials, resources that you can use for the pages of your coloring book. And then once you get this, you check for the license. It is very important for you to look out for the license, and once that's in order, you download it and then you proceed to create your book. Thank you so much guys for being here up until this time. My name is Solomon Bartholomew, and like I said when we started, I create videos around personal development, business growth, and how you can make money online. If this interests you and you're seeing me for the very first time, kindly click that subscribe button and turn on post notification. If you're returning, I do not take you for granted. Thank you so much for being here, and until I see you in the next video, so long and have the most amazing day guys.